From locker room banter to Hollywood punchlines, penis size has been the subject of endless speculation and anxiety. But what if we told you that most of what you've been worried about is just in your head? Let's dive into the data and uncover the truth about this universal question. Studies from reputable sources like the British Journal of Urology International reveal a surprising fact: the global average penis size is remarkably consistent, falling between 5.1 and 5.5 inches when erect. But here's the kicker: the range of what's considered normal is incredibly wide. In fact, over 95% of men fall within a spectrum that's perfectly adequate for satisfying sexual experiences. But let's be real, these numbers don't tell the whole story. When researchers ask women and partners what truly leads to sexual satisfaction, size consistently ranks far below other factors. The top answers might surprise you: emotional connection, technique, communication, and confidence. It turns out that being present and attentive in the bedroom matters way more than what you ray packing. Let's break it down. Surveys published in journals like PLOS1 and the Journal of Sexual Medicine consistently show a clear ranking of what matters most in the bedroom. At the top of the list, emotional intimacy and connection. This is followed closely by skill and technique, with a particular emphasis on clitoral stimulation. Communication and attentiveness come next, highlighting the importance of being in tune with your partner's needs and desires. Partner confidence ranks high as well, showing that self-assurance is seriously sexy. And where does penis size fall on this list? Way down at the bottom, folks. Now, let's get anatomical for a moment. The biology of pleasure tells us something crucial that often gets overlooked. The most sensitive part of the vagina is actually the outer third, where the clitoral structures are located. This means that girth often provides more stimulating contact with these nerve endings than length does. In fact, the majority of pleasurable sensations are concentrated in just the first 1 to 2 inches of the vagina. It's a game changer when you realize that nature has designed things this way. Here's where things get a bit ironic. All that anxiety about size, it can actually be the root cause of performance issues like erectile dysfunction. When you're stuck in your head, worrying about measuring up, you're not present with your partner. This stress creates a vicious cycle, blocking the brain's arousal signals and potentially leading to real performance problems. The takeaway: confidence, not centimeters, is the true aphrodisiac in the bedroom. So, where should you be focusing your energy if size isn't the be-all and end-all? The answer lies in developing skills that actually matter to your partner and your shared sexual experience. Become a master of communication. Ask what feels good and be open to feedback. Invest time in learning about foreplay and clitoral stimulation techniques. These are the moves that will truly set you apart as a lover. But it's not just about physical technique. Cultivating overall confidence is key. This might mean focusing on your fitness, developing a personal style that makes you feel good, or working on your emotional presence and vulnerability. Remember, confidence is attractive in all aspects of life, not just in the bedroom. Let's circle back to the big picture. While pop culture might be obsessed with size, the science and real-world experiences of couples tell a very different story. Being an attentive, skilled, and confident partner is infinitely more important than any physical measurement. It's about the connection you create, the attention you give, and the effort you put into mutual pleasure and satisfaction. Think about it this way: have you ever heard someone rave about a sexual experience by leading with, "It was amazing because they were exactly X inches"? Probably not. What you're more likely to hear are things like, "We had such a strong connection," or "They really knew how to make me feel good." These are the experiences that stick with us, that we cherish and want to repeat. It's time to shift the conversation away from size and towards the things that truly matter in creating fulfilling sexual relationships. This means fostering open communication with your partner about desires and boundaries. It means educating yourself on techniques that prioritize mutual pleasure, and perhaps most importantly, It means working on your own self-confidence and body acceptance. Remember, anxiety is the real libido killer. When you're comfortable in your own skin and focused on your partner's pleasure, that's when the magic happens. Size becomes irrelevant in the face of genuine connection, skillful touch, and mutual enthusiasm. So, what's the bottom line? The data is clear, and real-world experience backs it up. While society might be fixated on measurements, science shows that being an attentive, skilled, and confident partner is what truly defines great sex. It's about the whole package, pun intended, of how you show up in the relationship, both in and out of the bedroom. If you're ready to upgrade what actually matters in your sex life and relationships, it's time to shift your focus. Invest in learning about your partner's needs, in developing your communication skills, and in building your own self-confidence. These are the areas where your energy will yield the greatest returns. The verdict is in: penis size matters far less than you think. What truly counts is how you use what you've got, how you connect with your partner, and the confidence you bring to every interaction. So let go of those measuring tape worries and focus on being present, attentive, and skilled. That's the real secret to becoming an unforgettable lover. Ready to dive deeper into evidence-based guides for better health and relationships? Subscribe for more insights that cut through the myths and get to the heart of what really matters. Because when it comes to great sex and strong connections, it's not about size, it's about substance.